Welcome back to the universe of power. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Please like, comment, and subscribe for all things within the Power universe. In today's video, I will explain why I think actor Omari Hardwick and Starz have been fooling us this entire time. But before I get into that, there are a few things that need to be addressed. First off, there will be no spoilers of any kind on this channel. Once Starz officially releases episodes 9 and 10, I will release my video breakdown and predictions for next season. Until then, I will ask everyone in the comments to please not give any spoilers in the comments. There are quite a few people that would like to actually wait and experience those episodes for themselves. Another thing I want to address is the trolls in the comments. Yes, the trolls. There have been a number of people in the comments of my last video that continually have been telling me that I am wrong about Effie and Noma. While I won't address anything until both episodes officially release, I will leave you with this question. Listen very carefully. If I showed you a picture of someone and I tell you that they are my brother, would you take my word for it and believe me if you knew that I had a history of lying? If the answer is no, then there is nothing else to debate. Now let's get into why Omari and Starz have been fooling us this entire time. Ever since the final episode in the original Power series, there have been many debates and questions about Ghost's death. For the record, this is not another Why Ghost is Alive video. I would recommend that you check out my previous two-part series Ghost Town, where I break down how he pulled it off and also how he would return. For this video, I will say that everything has been lining up just as I expected it would. Ever since the spin-off series Power Book 2 Ghost first aired, we have seen many actors of the show, along with Courtney Kemp, tell us that Ghost is 100% gone. Actor Omari Hardwick even came out multiple times and told us all that his character is dead. But with all of that being said, there are some people that can see right through all of the diversions. One thing I have noticed is that actor Omari Hardwick always seems to do interviews at the start of every season of Power Book 2 Ghost. Whenever he was asked about returning, he would always give the same answer, but he would word things differently. My question is, why does he only seem to do interviews during the premiere weeks for the show? As of recently, he did an interview where he gave a completely different answer when he was asked about returning. He responded to the question about his return by saying it would have to be the perfect scenario. He then went on to say that Starz asked him to come back a year and a half ago, but they never responded to his counter-offer. This doesn't really make sense if you ask me. Just 3 months ago, actor Omari Hardwick was on a podcast where he was asked the same exact question, and he never once mentioned anything about Starz offering him to come back. Even in an interview he did a year ago, he never made any mention of it. My question is, what made Omari suddenly mention the offer made by Starz? I noticed this time when he was asked about his return, he had a lot more enthusiasm answering than he did when he was asked before. If Starz made you an offer a year and a half ago and they never responded, why even mention it publicly? I think one thing can explain this. I think that it could be possible that Omari and Starz reached an agreement a while back and Omari can't legally speak on it until he actually returns. So he gives us some of the truth mixed in with some fiction. I think gaining a younger audience is what Starz had in mind before Book 2 was created, while also keeping the same formula that the original series had. I believe Starz is aware that some people may have stopped watching after Ghost's character was killed off, which is why I believe Omari has come out to float the possibility of his return, especially since season 4 is approaching. But at the end of it all, I think Tariq's story of independence and Ghost's return are both connected. Just look at the timing of everything. The finale of Power Book 2 is next week. Power Book Force will be announced soon, and season 3 of Power Book 3 Raising Kanan will most likely come out after. I think in season 4 of Power Book 2 Ghost we will see some kind of undeniable proof that Ghost is alive, and in Power Book Force is where I think Ghost will first return. With Breeze making his introduction to Power Book 3 this upcoming season, I think by season 4 we will see a young Ghost be introduced. And chances are I think Starz will have Omari Hardwick help develop the character of young Ghost. Possibly even direct an episode or two. As I stated in my two-part series Ghost Town, I believe that Starz shot an entire different ending for the finale of the original Power series that we the audience have not seen yet. Just take a look at all of the flashback scenes that we have seen this season. In the past we rarely got any flashbacks in Power, but this season, especially in episode 9, we have gotten a large amount of them. Not to mention the title of the first episode was Your Perception, Your Reality. I think Ghost returning was always the plan, which explains why they shot the scenes the way they did. I think that it could be true that actor Omari Hardwick wanted more money to continue with the show, but I don't believe that there has not been an agreement made. I think Ghost's return back to Power has been set in motion ever since the first season of Power Book 2 Ghost. Keep in mind Courtney Kemp said a while back that in Season 5 of Power Book 2 Ghost we will see something happen that will change the Power universe as we currently know it forever. And I believe that she was referring to the return of Ghost. Only time will tell, but the way things are currently going in Power, I believe that the groundwork for Ghost's return has been set. Especially with everything that has happened this season. What season do you see Ghost returning? Will we see him and Tariq fighting side by side? Tune into my next video where I will give my breakdown and give my predictions for Season 4 of Power Book 2 Ghost. Please like, comment, and subscribe for all things within the Power universe. See you all next time in the universe of Power.